For nearly 4 decades, the mystery of what happened in this farmhouse outside Ottumwa remained unsolved. But all that changed in November 2012 when the case of Mary Jane Jones went from cold to very hot. The Wapello County Sheriff's Office announced the arrest of Robert Pilcher, who was charged with Jones's murder after DNA testing on resubmitted evidence finally yielded results.
Just a joint effort between the DCI and the Wapello County Sheriff's Office, and over the years, fortunately, we had saved, evidence related to the case, and as it turns out, we were fortunate because we were able to, for the lab to get something back on that evidence.
The date for Pilcher's trial is tentatively scheduled to be set in June, but the breaks in this one case begs the question, are there more cold cases out there that technology could solve? Sheriff Miller says it's rare, but it could happen. While cases do go dormant after some time, they're never forgotten.
Actually, I think with a cold case, they're cold, but they're not closed. I think any law enforcement agency that has cold cases, consider them still open. And at this point right now, if we had any type of lead on any other case we had, we would open it back up and pursue it, because that's just the nature of this business, and you want to get to the bottom of these things, when you have an opportunity to. So there wouldn't be any case that we wouldn't be willing to look into or re-interview if we saw a benefit come out of that.
And that's good news, because there are at least 9 unsolved cases, most of them homicides, in Wapello County alone. And while time is a cold case's biggest adversary, technology is changing all the time. So much so that maybe even we'll get to a point where cold cases are a thing of the past.
And I think that we might see that in 50 or 60 years from now, long after we're out of the business and you're not reporting things. But I think, as we get better in developing our databases that keeps DNA profiles in it, which Iowa does to a certain extent now. If they expanded that some, I think down the road we won't have these cold cases.
For now, the family and friends of Mary Jane Jones hope to find closure and finally put to rest what happened here all those years ago. Reporting in Ottumwa, Kate Alt, KTVO News.